What if the universe has been keeping secrets from us? Not just the usual mysteries, black holes, dark matter, cosmic expansion, but something deeper. What if the universe isn't just hiding its origins, but its intentions? What if everything we thought we knew, about time, space, the Big Bang, even the rules of physics themselves, was built on a fundamental misunderstanding? A beautiful illusion we mistook for truth? Because right now, the James Webb Space Telescope, our most ambitious window into the cosmos, is peeling back that illusion. Quietly. Relentlessly. And what it's uncovering doesn't just rewrite textbooks. It shakes the pillars of reality. This telescope wasn't built to spot stars. It was built to see first light, to look so far back in time, it could catch the moment galaxies first sparked into being. Scientists expected to find the chaos of infancy. Cosmic dust clouds. Fragmented energy. Baby galaxies fumbling their way through the dark. But what Webb found instead? Maturity, structure, symmetry. Galaxies that were already massive. Already rotating. Already glowing with heavy elements that should have taken billions of years to forge. Galaxies that shouldn't exist. Some of them, like the galaxy labeled MOMZ-14, appeared less than 300 million years after the supposed Big Bang. A blink in cosmic time. These weren't newborns. They were elders. That's not just a surprise. That's a problem. A contradiction so big it threatens to snap the spine of the Big Bang theory. Because if those galaxies are real, and Webb confirms that they are, then either our entire timeline of the universe is wrong, or something else was at work. Something that didn't evolve the universe over billions of years, but built it. Fast. With purpose. And that's just the beginning. For decades, dark matter has been the invisible scaffolding of modern cosmology. We can't see it, touch it, or measure it directly. But we believe it's there, because it explains why galaxies hold together instead of flying apart. It's been our cosmic duct tape. But Webb is pulling at those seams. If dark matter works slowly, pulling stars into orbit over eons, how do we explain galaxies that appear fully formed almost immediately after the Big Bang? It's as if the construction crew skipped the foundation and went straight to the penthouse. Maybe dark matter isn't what we think it is. Maybe it never was. Even the constants we trust, those sacred numbers we use to map expansion, growth, motion, are turning against us. The Hubble constant, the S8 parameter, they don't agree. They're telling two different stories about how the universe evolved. And neither of them adds up. The more data Webb provides, the more obvious it becomes. Our cosmological math is broken. And that brings us to the most haunting possibility of all. What if the Big Bang didn't happen the way we imagined? What if the signature we've used to prove it, the cosmic microwave background, isn't the birth cry of the universe at all? What if it's a mirage? Webb's deep scans suggest some of that ancient glow might actually be the combined light of hyper-distant galaxies, so compact and redshifted they blend into one faint, misleading fog. If true, that means the evidence for the Big Bang's timeline is tainted. Or worse, completely misinterpreted. And just when we thought things couldn't get stranger, Webb delivers something chilling. 30,000 galaxies. All spinning, in the same direction. That shouldn't happen. The early universe was supposed to be random, wild, chaotic. But instead, we're seeing alignment. Motion in harmony. Like a dance choreographed across billions of light years. That's not a fluke. That's not noise. That's order. Intentional, structured, deliberate. And then comes the truly mind-breaking idea. What if we're not even outside observers of the universe? What if we're inside something? Some physicists now believe the universe might be a black hole. Not metaphorically. Literally. Our Big Bang could be the rebound from a collapsed universe, the other side of a cosmic implosion. Our observable edge, the event horizon. If that's true, we're not just floating in infinite space. And Webb? It's pressing against the walls. Because the deeper Webb looks, the weirder it gets. The telescope has started detecting a bizarre dimming of light, a threshold where photons don't behave as expected. Beyond that point, redshifts don't match our models. Light fades too quickly. Not because of dust. Not because of distance. But because of something else. An edge, a boundary, a limit. Some theorists believe we're witnessing a rendering boundary, where the resolution of the universe drops off. The edge of reality itself. Think about that. Webb may not be showing us more space, it may be showing us the limits of space. The outer edge of what was meant to be seen. And what's beyond it? Nothing, or everything. A simulation. A higher dimension. A reality with rules so foreign we can't even describe them. One physicist said it best, Webb may be bumping into the borders of the code. It sounds insane. But when you consider how the universe reacts to observation at the quantum level, it starts to make a dark kind of sense. Particles behave differently when they're watched. What if galaxies do too? What if reality crystallizes only when something looks at it? That would mean Webb is not just revealing the universe. It's activating it. And here's the kicker. Some parts of that universe might not want to be seen. Webb has begun uncovering areas of unnatural silence, regions where light dims too fast, structures fade abruptly, and chaos gives way to eerie symmetry. These aren't glitches in the data. They might be limits in the fabric of what we call real. And then, there are the stars. The ones that shouldn't exist. Webb has identified stars that appear older than the universe itself. Chemically evolved. Heavy with metals. Stars that, by all logic, didn't have enough time to form. How do you explain that? You don't. Unless time is more flexible than we think. Unless the universe has memory. Or cycles. Or echoes from something before. And all of this, every galaxy, every anomaly, every impossible structure, leads to a terrifying, exhilarating thought. What if the universe isn't natural? What if it's a system? Not a product of chaos, but a product of intention. An architecture so vast, so subtle, that we mistook it for randomness. But now, we're starting to see the gears. Because as Webb continues to map the skies, a picture is emerging. Not a chaotic cosmos, but a composed one. A universe that doesn't just exist, it communicates. Through symmetry, through structure, through pattern. And maybe, just maybe, it was always meant to be found. Maybe we weren't just built to look at the stars. Maybe we were built to understand them. If this shook your understanding of everything, let us know what you think. Could the James Webb Space Telescope be revealing something we were never supposed to see? Is the universe trying to show us more than we're ready to understand? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Like this video if you believe the cosmos is more than chaos. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because what Webb finds next might not just change science. It might change reality.